Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Dorfromantik. We are going to continue our climb here towards the 1 million, and we're going to do so today with some pretty decent tiles. We are definitely going to complete this mission today unless the game absolutely screws us on the river tiles, which I would be highly surprised if it does, but I think this one fits quite nicely right there. Gets us 2 perfect tiles, so we are already up 1. That one we're going to lose right now though, because we get a railway tile. But I think over here this fits quite nicely. We have a lot of fields over here already, so let's continue with that. And already we can see a river tile coming up, which is great. This one I thought will fit quite nicely over here. I would like to develop this area a little bit as well. This tile right here was honestly very close to being super duper amazing in a lot of places, but unfortunately it just didn't fit. Had there not been any space here between the forest and the house, maybe we would have had a spot for it, but as it stands we really don't. So I think we are gonna close off this row right here, or this little hole right here. At least we still have a spot there, and we do want houses over here, so it actually adds up quite nicely. Okay, well, now we are into new territory, and honestly, lots of houses up here for something like this. That's not too bad at all. Did we need some forest over here somewhere? No, we actually need a house right here, so that is also something we could consider, and it adds to the same missions anyway. And I think we are gonna go ahead and do that. We reveal this one to be a forest mission. Fair enough. Maybe then what we will do is actually try, when, and I do say when, we get this one out of here, we're gonna connect that up to this one. So we want actually to close this one off now. Yeah, that's all good. That's all good. Let's see what we can do with this one. Maybe could do something down here. We could do something like that, house to house down to the south there. That's not too bad. Still adds to all the missions here, so why don't we do that? Okay, let's see here. I don't think we have any missions up here that we are particularly close to completing. We have that one. Do we need something else down here? I don't actually... Yes, we do. We need forest right there. We need forest right there. Okay. That is completely... Okay, we could do something like this. This is actually not a bad placement at all, but I would really like to place this one first, just to maximize our chance of getting a good placement there. We could actually do something like this. That completes a mission and keeps this tile very simple. That's honestly a pretty good placement, I think. And now we are up something. I don't remember. Like, was it 76 we started at? Something like that, 78 maybe. But at least we are doing pretty well here. We're gonna complete this mission as well now, because we have 2 river tiles coming up. Honestly, something like this might not be too bad. Let's do that. Quick and painless. Wow, the upcoming tile. If only the forest had been houses. Look at that, it would have fit perfectly right there. A little safety save, very nice. Wow, that's such a shame. Fits perfectly there, but we are getting close to the point where we want to find that one before we do anything else here, which is a bit of a problem. We had some other... Yes, we do have some missions down here, but this is not gonna fit at all. We have up here as well. We would be starting a new row, and it's not gonna be this tile in either case. And not a good match up there either. Well, then I guess we are kind of forced to go over here, where we can find a match. Okay, I was about to get a little bit nosed there, because there was a lot of spots here where we actually couldn't find anything. Let's see, what can we do with this water station? What do we want to do with it? We have 6 away right there from one of these river missions. That's not too bad. We could add it right there. That closes off this river for us. We could do that. I don't recall having a spot where we need one at the moment. We need something with forest there. So obviously that's not this one. Could also plonk it there actually for 2 perfect tiles. But we are up at the moment, so why don't we go ahead and do that? Let's do that. Okay, this is a weird tile. I don't think we have anywhere. Hello. You know what? I like that. I like that. We don't get to hook these 2 fields up. You know, that's not the end of the world. Let's do that and move along here. Quick and painless. And let's see what we can do with this one. A lot of houses. We don't really have that in a lot of places. We do have a bit over here. We could do something like this. We would need to turn this railway here south pretty darn fast. Yeah, otherwise why not? Let's see. Before, when I was looking around, when I was finding spots for the beginning tiles here, there were so many spots where we need field and house. So many that I honestly consider going through our empire here and trying to write down a lot of these pockets as well. Because we have a lot of places where we need field and a house. We have a lot of pockets as well, but not just pockets, also just outside. What about right here, actually? No, that's a shame. That's close, but here as well, field and house. Actually, this is a pretty darn good tile for right there. That is not bad at all. Let's do that. Let's try and finally start on this as well. Okay, field and forest. There is a couple of places here. I don't think this is gonna match up. No, not at all. And you need to be 100% reversed to be over here. Well, kind of, but yes. Okay. We had something down here as well, but that requires double field, not double forest. We could do something like that. That is not a perfect tile, but it's honestly pretty decent, so let's do that. House and field once again. Yeah, we found this one. I think it was last time, which was really, really good. I don't think we have anywhere where we need so many houses. I just want to look down here because we have a decent mix down here. Yeah, actually not a bad placement at all. Let's do that. Okay, well, you actually could be over here, but I was just checking now. We need field and forest over here to close this one off. Honestly, we still could do this. Honestly, I'm sure we can find better. This one points forest to forest down here, so that's not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. That's pretty darn good. Once again, field and house. Are we gonna just continue down here then? No, maybe. We could open up another row. We are opening up a lot of rows here this episode already. But since we were off to such a good start, that might not be such a bad idea. Have this one as well. We could continue get us a perfect tile as well. What about up here? No, too many... No, actually, maybe not too many houses, but... It doesn't really fit in at the moment. No, this one we very much want to lead to the west. If we can. And we will. What about this one up here? No, the stupid house over here to the southeast is not being cooperative. Ah, that seems pretty good. Let's do that. This one, let's plunk this. Let's continue this one down here. As it's very nice and easy and simple. Keeps this up here simple as well. Oh, it does not. I had almost screwed the pooch there. I'm glad we tried to place that one there. No, we probably shouldn't have done this either, but we definitely need to get this river out. Oh wow, that was almost a disaster. Almost a disaster. Only narrowly avoided. That was close. Well, I know I do make it sound like it was almost the end of the world, which of course it isn't, but... We have our own custom rules here, and we would like to try and abide by them as much as we can. Of course, mistakes will happen, but if we catch them, no reason not to. Sure. Okay, we got a couple of railway tiles here with some forest on. Might be something we want to try and see if we can do something about right here. How's that looking? No, the forest is on the wrong side of the rail for the... Not the next one, but the upcoming one. And I am honestly... The upcoming one we definitely do not want down here. This one could be here though. Yes, it could be there. Meaning we could do something like this. I think. But we don't need to, so might as well do something like that. Yeah, this one does not go down there. I mean, just because then we get something very nasty down here. And I'm not sure we want to split it up over there. Not yet anyway. We don't want to split this, and we don't want to split this, I'm fairly confident. So, we are looking at something over here. Forest to forest up there, I think is good enough, to be honest. This one goes over there, yeah. Let's try and see if we can get this one out of there now. Okay, full-on house tile with a single field. Could easily be something for down here. Maybe down to the south there. I say, why not? Did we place this one? No, we did not. Then I think this is the one we place here. Indeedio. And we get a triple tile, but that is not one we need, unfortunately. So, we will have to look around. We have plenty of places that needs the house and forests. The question will be if they line up with the field. Actually, what about down here? No, it doesn't line up. That's okay. Oh my god, that's a triple tile. But what about... No, it has to be the other way around down here. Darn, it creates a triple tile down there to the southeast. That's such a shame. I think that's the first time we actually get a tile we can place here. But it just doesn't line up with the forest there. That's a bad placement. That's a shame. That's a real shame. That is a real shame. Well, no reason to... no reason to dawdle over that. Let's find another good placement for it. I forgot to check with the railway down here. I think actually it might have fit, but it would have led the railway up here. So it's not necessarily. I don't think we would have taken that in either case, even if it had fit there. Yes, do that. Field, you say? Field, you say? I do not recall. I could place it something like that. That's not too bad. That kind of require the same kind of tile up there. Kind of easy and simple. Let's do that. This one, I think I would like over here, because I think I would like to try and expand a little bit to the north here. And let's see, we have a single house. There was a place up here, yeah, right here, where we need kind of a blank tile to get a couple of perfect tiles. So let's do that. A completely free. No, you actually need forest over here now. That's fair. Then you do not go over there. We could lead you up there for a future hookup. Sure, why not? It's not gonna be for a while though, but we can make like an easy kind of a simple pocket right there. Oh, almost. Upcoming tile though. Upcoming tile. Definitely. No, it does not. Darn. I was getting too excited there. I thought we had it, but we don't. We do not. That's fair. That's completely fair. We have a mission we're working on over here anyway. So why don't we go ahead and do that? Lead that up there, maybe? We can definitely do that. We could do something like that. Did we have some field up here? I can't remember. No. No, we did not. Do have something like that, though. Let's do that. Now, forest, could that be utilized somewhere down here? Not if we want to hook it up to the railway, to the existing network here. So we'll have to do something else. We could do something like that. That's forest to forest right there. That's not too bad. Okay, completely blank tile. Ooh, see now the upcoming one that could go here. I'm fairly confident. It'll still lead it up here. I would have loved to lead it down here. We'll look at it. We'll look at it when we get to it. In just a minute here. That is a perfect tile right there. And you can kind of be let out right there. It's not too bad. Now let's consider this. I don't think that necessarily changes things too much for us. I mean, we need a river tile or an ocean tile like this with a field on it, and it doesn't really matter, I think. Chance-wise, it doesn't change anything if we need something very specific like this or this. It's actually the same. It's just you know, south to north. It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. I don't know what I was trying to say. Let's do that. We had... Oh, we actually filled it out. Very nice. I was about to say we had something we were working on over here, but we already did. We are done over there. That is pretty beautiful. Let's see with this one then. Why not? Why not? We don't really have too many places with field and forest. That's kind of an issue. Because then we get something like this. And we have nowhere to place it or nowhere to immediately turn to. No. doesn't go there. Actually, what about... was it down here? Yeah. Kind of. It's actually not a bad placement. I think we are kind of down on tiles now, actually. If we didn't start on 75, I don't think we did. I think we were a little bit higher. Kind of squandered that that big lead we had. Ooh, hello. That's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. That's a good placement. Let's see here. Now we need forest down there. Okay. For the fields, though, we are not really working on anything specific other than getting this over here now. And we have this one, of course. But I think for now I would like to find these two tiles right here with the houses on it. Preferably trying to close off this little village. That is a pretty decent placement. That hooks up the rest there, doesn't it? Yes, it does. That makes it so we're only 3 away from completing this one over here. That's... Suddenly we have something to work on over here. Very nice. And now we are just 1 away. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's see. Once again, fields. We could turn this one up. We are adding... Makes this area not so simple anymore. We could turn this one down, but we do not want the house there for sure. Could do this, house to house, field to field. That's actually not too bad, but it's not working on this one, which we want. Okay. Now this one, if we do want to make this kind of a marshland over here, we want to start building some, or getting some small lakes going down here. So maybe this one goes down here. Even though this is an easy, perfect tile we're giving up here, I think that's what we need to do. We did place the one up here, right, that we needed with house? Yes, we did. So this one can go down here, meaning we are only 2 away, could actually be right there. Yes, 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 yes. And this could actually mean a completed mission. Where do we want it, though? No. 100% no. Am I correct in... We only have... Down here we actually only... For this big network we only have open down here. No, this is connected as well, right? Yes, down here we have an opening as well. Otherwise it's only over here and then all the way to the northeast, I think. We are open here, but we want to close this off, so that doesn't really count. Okay, we actually don't have as many openings as I thought. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. No. We want to turn this river away. So if this hadn't had an exit to the southwest there, that would have been... This would have been a fine placement. But it does. So where do we go with you? We could do something like this. Not sure I like the field there to the north. No. Let's do something like this. Seems like the least problematic solution. Upcoming one. It needs to be the other way around, right? For up here. As it does, that's beautiful. I think we've gotten this tile before, and I whined a little bit back then as well. Ooh, by the way, that is a mission complete up here. If we can find a spot for this one. And considering that we will be completing a mission, it doesn't have to be a 3-sided match. So we can go ahead and hook it up a little bit weirdly like this, which is actually not hooked up to anything, so that is not gonna count. Then we can do something like this. Boom. Very nice. Lots of completed missions this episode, that's for sure. Actually could go ahead and close this off already if we wanted to. Can we utilize this somehow? I'm not sure if we can. Maybe if we place it over here instead? No, that's not no field to the south. Could place it there and then do something like this. Sure. Let's do that. That's better. That is better. And for you, actually I want to check down here first. Yes. That's pretty decent. It kind of leads you out, and it doesn't send a house down to the southwest, so there's actually not much of a choice in that regard. This tile, unfortunately, I think the water is on the wrong side here. Yeah, that's a real shame, but as we can see, it's not... We've gotten like 2 or 3 of these tiles already this episode. They are not super rare. They are not super rare. It is, however, a little bit of water, so it could be something marshy down here, something like this maybe. For a perfect tile. That's a very nice placement, but I don't like the house to the north there. Don't like it like that either. Or like that. Actually, this is not too bad. We will have a railway there going north, but it leads to plenty of open space. We don't want it because of this. No. No, 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 no. This is decent. That is decent. Okay. Good enough for me. That is a no. So how close are we to a river mission now? I can't see it from here. I think we have one up here, don't we? No? We don't have any in this big network anymore. Well, then we shift our focus back to up here, where we at least have a 13. I was about to say, if we only have 1,000, then it doesn't really matter. But we have a 13 right here. And we do have some fields here, so we could do something like that. We just really need to get this one south after this. We do get a couple of railway tiles now, so we're gonna say goodbye to our perfect tiles. Upcoming one could be here if we do not place this one there. So let's get this one south. I think so, right? Yes, let's do that. Let's do that. Once again, upcoming tile. If the forest had been fields, we would have had a perfect spot for it. But it is not. And I don't think we want to place this one before we have this one there. Could do something like that. Leads to a little bit of a funky tile right there. We want to get this river out of here as well soon. With that in mind, actually, because of the river, maybe we don't place this one here. Right, field-wise, we were actually working on this one, weren't we? Yes, we were. So why don't we go ahead and do that? At least just for a bit. Now this one could maybe be something for down here. In our weird area that I'm really trying to mix up, but it's very difficult to mix up apparently. Why not? This is a bit of a nightmare tile, but that is kind of why we are here. We are trying to create an area where we can place those nightmare tiles. Now let's see here. No, I don't think so. This doesn't strike me as a tile that we need for anything specific, so why don't we just hook you up somewhere random? Something like this seems completely doable. $11 away. Oof, this tile, if only the forest had been on the other side, that would have been beautiful right there. But unfortunately it isn't. Same here actually, but... And same down here, I was just thinking, yep. I'll take it. I'll take it. 2 perfect tiles. We had something for you right there, yes. Forest. That we have room for right down here. That is a mission. Okay. And it's a big mission. So you go over here somewhere. Where would it make sense? You do have some forest on you. It does make sense there, but as we know, we don't want it there. It does make sense right here actually. Close off the forest there. That's what we want. We don't want to expand on the forest over here, so this is actually pretty good. Let's do that. It's not hooked up yet, this one, but it's literally 1 tile away, so that's good. Another one here where we get the forest on the wrong sides. We don't have anywhere with field and forest really, so... Huh. I'll take it. I'll take it. You don't go up here, right? That is correct, you do not. Let's keep you down there then. And maybe we want to start another row down here, because it's a little bit messy here with all sorts of different elements. We would have houses and forest all over the place here. But we also don't want to expand this one too much, because we are actually trying to close it off when it's done, because that'll be 4, if I'm counting correctly, at least what I can see, flag quests. And we are not hooking it up to this one down here, so we want to keep it kind of simple. Let's see, triple tile. We don't need this one, unfortunately. If only the field hadn't been there, I think we could have made some real good use of this tile. But it is. Let's see. Primarily forest and housing. I mean, we could look over here then. We could look over here then. Once again, triple tile. Once again, not in a pattern that we need, unfortunately. It's an interesting tile. Forest house and field house is both something that we need. The question is if we can find a place for this one where the other one doesn't interfere. And that looks like that's gonna be our last tile as well. Yeah, we have a lot of field housing up here, but doesn't look like it's gonna match up with this. Either the house is alone or there's more fields than we can provide with this tile. No. That's what I was afraid of, that we would find. Placements that otherwise is a decent match, but doesn't line up with the rest. It might actually end up with a two-sided match here. Let's see what we can find, though. We will, however, end up with a adding to our tile pile, because I'm pretty sure we had less than 879. So even if we don't find a perfect tile for this one, we are pretty good. See, something like this is, I think, it's very messy down here, but we've been looking for this one for a while. It's very busy down here, I should say. So let's take that one and call that a pretty good episode, to be honest. We got a lot of very, very decent tiles. And it was pretty quick as well. With that, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.